You, where are you from originally?
I'm from here.
From here, from Bullhead City? I mean, from Kingman?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, on our channel, we have a YouTube channel and it's called Stuck in Cali. And in this channel, we bring awareness to homelessness, mental health, addiction, and the veterans. Um, how long have you been homeless?
I'd say about 12 months.
12 months?
Yeah.
So just barely a
Yeah.
year. Um, do you use the resources around here?
Yeah, this is my main resource for everything. They have a thrift store downtown, and they point you in the direction of all their other resources.
So what's the name of this resource that you use?
Shelter.
Shelter?
Yeah.
Soup kitchen?
Cornerstone Mission, I think.
Oh, Cornerstone Mission. Okay. And you've been using them for like a year now?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How was your childhood?
My childhood was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, both parents.
Yeah, I had both parents. I had a gambling alcoholic dad. He was pretty abusive, and then I had a negligent mom. But that was only sometimes. For the most part, they were pretty nice people.
Yeah. Well, since my wife and we've been doing this channel. It's actually my wife's channel, but I help her. I do most of the interviews and recording. She does the behind scene things. In our research, we have noticed that about 80 to 85% of abuse, 80 or 85% of addiction, mental health, and homelessness is unresolved trauma. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Because you just said something about your childhood, although it was pretty normal, pretty good.
It's about half and half, yeah.
It was having that. You had some abuse, right? There was some abuse.
Yeah, there was some.
Yeah. My next question is: are you struggling right now with any type of addiction?
No, I don't struggle with anything like that.
You just do it.
No, I don't do it at all.
Oh, you don't do it at all.
Yeah, I don't do drugs. I smoke marijuana, but I don't do any drugs.
Good for you, Steven, or Steven, right?
Yes,
Steven.
sir.
Sometimes I'm Mexican, bro, so sometimes I want to say Steven, like Stefan. In Spanish, I want to use the Spanish,
Yeah.
It's Stefan. But Steven, okay, I'll make sure to keep it English. Steven. My next question is, so, are you married or do you have any children?
No and no.
How old are you? 33.
33, yeah.
Okay, so you're not married. No, you don't have any children. Would you say that it's dangerous for homelessness? Is dangerous being homeless?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he said.
Not for me, it's not.
For you,
I'm
it's
a
not.
pretty friendly guy, and I get along with pretty much everybody. So, as long as you stay friendly, other people seem to stay friendly. Like I said, I don't do drugs, so I stay away from the rough crowds. I kind of just read books and pray all day.
Yeah. All right. Do you think it's dangerous for a woman to be homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard many stories about women being homeless and raped and while they're on drugs and stuff, so.
Have you witnessed any of that, or have you been around any of that?
No, like I said, I stay completely away from that.
I noticed that a lot of the homeless tend to stay behind Walmart. Is that the area you stay, or you stay somewhere else?
No, I have a tent out in the woods I ice cube.
Oh, you have a tent
Yeah.
in the woods, and that's where you go and hang out?
Yeah, that's where I
Sleep.
meditate and stuff and sleep and everything.
Are there other people out there, like an encampment or anything?
No, just
No,
me.
just you.
Yeah.
That's how you want it.
Yep, yes sir.
That's good.
A life of meditation.
Yes. So, what type of work have you done in the past? Like,
I used to do fast food. I was in sales. That's pretty much it.
how long do you see yourself being homeless?
Probably just a few more months. 3 at the best.
So you have a method, or you have something that you got going on, or?
Yeah, I have a few jobs lined up that I'm waiting to hear back from. So I'm hoping once I get those together, I can get off the streets within like.
So it's safe to say you have a phone, a working phone.
Yeah, it doesn't have service right now, but it will at the beginning of the month.
So you try to go around or stay around Wi-Fi where you can get Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you have Wi-Fi, you have a phone.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. So this is the only services that you utilize here.
Yes.
Is Cornerstone.
Yes.
Right,
In
Cornerstone.
some towns, I think it's AZ Tech. They have job fairs downtown that I sometimes hit.
All right. I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out the other questions that I usually ask. I asked about the dangers. Let me see, babe. Yes, sir. All right, Steven. I guess that's gonna cut it because I can't come up with any other questions. Babe.
All right, thank you,
Do
sir.
you have any questions?
Huh?
You have any questions for him?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to know out here. It's
The last
starting
question,
to get a
Steven.
little bit colder out here on the streets.
Is it what?
Is there somewhere where you could go get shelter to get out of the elements now that it's getting colder, like housing?
Well, I have a tent, and
He has a tent.
I have about 3 blankets, so I stay pretty warm all year round.
And how's the police with you out here?
They've been very friendly.
They are good?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Sometimes they like to roll up on you and see how you're doing, see if you're okay. They seem alright.
Good. What if you don't want to sleep in a tent? Is there a place where you could go get indoor shelter?
Yeah, you can get indoor shelter right here at
Oh.
Cornerstone Mission.
You can?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah. They offer up to a month, and then if you're doing good, if you get a job within that first month, then they keep you for another 2 months and get you off the streets.
So they have beds here?
Yeah.
For women too? Because I heard it was kind of
I
just.
think the women's one might be downtown or a different one.
I heard it was kind of harder for women to get help here. It was mainly generated towards the men. I'm not sure though.
Yes, this is only a men's shelter, I'm pretty sure.
A men's shelter.
But this facility has a women's shelter downtown.
Possibly.
Okay.
And then they do offer fresh hot meals here every day, right?
Yeah.
Just lunch or dinner?
Lunch and dinner.
Oh, nice.
Well, technically breakfast and dinner.
And is there a way if you needed help with like your birth certificate, they could help you here?
Yeah, they'll pay for it. They'll help you with your birth certificate. They'll pay for it. They'll have it mailed to them, and you can also have a free mailbox here just in case.
Wow.
And
nice.
they do have showers available, correct?
Yeah.
So you come in and shower. So if you wanted to work, you could come in, take a shower, get freshened up, get a meal, go to work, come back and sleep.
Oh,
right?
absolutely, yeah. And that's what most people do here. They drive to get a job and stay clean and all that good stuff. There's a shower room in the bathroom, and they have showers about 3 times a week, so 3 or 4 times a week.
And then on the streets, if you're in a tent, the police are still pretty okay with you?
Yeah,
He's out in the wilderness.
yeah. As long as you're not causing trouble with anybody or
That's good.
running around and acting crazy off drugs, like they're pretty fine with
He
everything.
doesn't do drugs.
That's good. I know where we live, you're not even allowed to feed them on the street. They don't, and they make them leave after a certain time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're pretty strict on where they let them be.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I've had multiple vans pull up on me with food, either from McDonald's or if they're on making, and they'll give me food or they'll give me money or stuff like that.
Just vans?
Yeah, vans, just hand me out vans. People that just want to help and donate.
And then,
Nice.
where are you from originally?
From California originally, but I was raised here.
And
What
you're
part
fa-
of California?
Glendora.
Glendora. Okay.
Where?
Glendora.
Oh yeah, I grew up not too far from there, Morovia. I grew up in Monrovia for a little bit. Yeah. What about your family? Is your family around?
Yeah, my family lives in this town.
Back home in
Do,
California?
do
or
they
here?
know that you're homeless?
Yeah, I mean, I have family spread out all over the place, but I choose a life of meditation, so I'm pretty much consolidated most of the time. But I do visit with family for like holidays and stuff like that.
Good.
Good.
What about mental health? Is there any resources for mental health out here? Free?
I'm sure that here that they can point you in that right direction for that. 'Cause they're known for that.
And then, and part of bringing our awareness, we like to get like the real truth, what's really happening out here on the streets. In your opinion, what is probably the biggest or hardest obstacle you have on the streets?
Well, I wouldn't say for me personally, there's not really any obstacles for me being on the streets. I have a pretty logical state of mind, so I kind of just stay consolidated and I just keep creating goals and just meet those goals, and that's about it.
Thank you, Steven, for your time.
I did have another quick question. Any thoughts or any advice you have to anybody that might You know, we're all one step away that we could be out on the streets, each and every one of us. Any advice you have to anyone out here on the streets that are struggling?
The only advice I would give them is that they should come to Cornerstone Mission and get a caseworker to get them started and get them helped on the street.
Nice.
And this is also Bible based, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you come to the Bible studies?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Good, good.
Yeah. They have Bible studies, I think, on Tuesday and Sundays.
Okay.
And that's what we were kind of talking before camera. We have a friend up here we're looking for, and that's what his ministry is.
Oh.
He converted the old fire department, and it's just open to all, and it's just, you know.
Yeah, I actually met him.
His name's great.
Yeah, I actually met him and his child in Flying J. He bought me some cookie dough, and he actually offered for me to come down to his missionary and check it out. And he said it was on Northern, so down by the old fire station.
Right. So we appreciate you. We
Thank you,
appreciate your
Stephen,
time.
for your time,
Thank you.
for your time into giving us an insight of your homelessness. And you say you're going to be out of being homeless soon, so that's good. We wish you and we pray for you and hope for you the best. Thank you.